Hey guys, ZeroArmada here. A lot of great stuff happened in Blacklight this past week. New patch just rolled out, so we got some new content, got some new bug fixes. Probably one of the biggest things that came out though was Siege Mode and the new map Nukin. Essentially, Siege Mode is like Payload in TF2 or Escort Mode in Alliance of Valiant Arms. You have an attacking team, you have a defending team. Attacking team is armed with this spider tank is what it's called, and pretty much it's a operatable vehicle. And the attacking team needs to take the spider tank from one side of the map to the other side of the map in a specific amount of time. If they do that, then they win. If the defending team stops them from getting to the other side of the map, then they win. There's a couple of small intricate details though that kind of set Siege Mode apart from Payload and Escort Mode. Probably one of the biggest differences is you have checkpoints between the maps, or between both sides of the map. Checkpoints are kind of scattered across, and basically the spider tank needs to get to a checkpoint within 3 minutes. If it does that, then the timer will reset back up to 3 minutes and it goes back to the next checkpoint. The thing is though, each checkpoint is a barricade. So in order to actually lower the barricade, you have to have someone on foot go to the barricade on the attacking team and hack it much like you would hack a domination point. And once the hacking minigame's over and you actually successfully hack the node, then the barricade will lower. So there's a lot of intricate details and a lot of competitive aspects that really not only force vehicle combat but infantry combat altogether. Similarly, there's also some mechanics that really can hinder the attacking team. One of the biggest things is the defending team can actually take the spider tank out of commission for a certain amount of time. And the way to do that is by shooting the spider tank. The spider tank, much like a hard suit or any other player, has hit HP. And once the HP reaches a certain level, the spider tank will actually stop functioning and pretty much just sit still until someone actually comes by on the attacking team with a repair gun and starts repairing the spider tank. So this game mode really does offer a real purpose, so to speak, for engineers and people with repair guns. So there's a lot of teamwork and all of other aspects that really do bode well for Siege Mode. New content that came out, we have the new receiver, the LMG-R. Essentially it's called the LMG Recon. Pretty much it's kind of a cross between an LMG and an SMG. It's got the kind of the frame of an LMG, so to speak, but it's got a little bit less firepower, but it's got more mobility and more accuracy that you would expect from a typical SMG. So you gain a little bit less power and reliability, but you gain more mobility, I guess, as a trade-off. LMG-R in terms of stats, for a basic LMG that's unmodded, you have a 62 damage receiver. You have 1.72 initial hip spread, you get about 214 recall. It's kind of similar to what you would expect for a typical assault rifle build. You got negative 0.40 run speed, so a little bit more mobility compared to an LMG. You got 450 fire rate. So, much like any other new receiver, the LMG-R will be exclusively as a chance pack for this moment right now. So, if you want to actually unlock the weapon and customize it, you'd have to go through a chance pack. But you can actually buy an LMG pre-customized, pre-made weapon at the marketplace, so you don't actually have to spend real-life money to get the LMG-R. You will not be able to customize it, but you can still access it with GP. So that's an option there. Since the LMG-R is actually going to be a chance pack, the TSMG will actually rotate out of being a chance pack and will be available for everyone to buy and customize with GP. So that's another good thing about kind of the LMG coming out, well, the LMG-R coming out. We got the TSMG as a public weapon, so to speak. Next item that came out was the respawn beacon. And essentially the respawn beacon is kind of like a tactical insertion point. So basically it's a one-time use and only you can use it. You throw it on the ground, and once you die you will have the option of spawning on the respawn beacon. And once you spawn, the respawn beacon pretty much disappears. So this will be really good for kind of objective-based gameplay, CTF especially. You can probably throw this around somewhere by the enemy flag, kind of ninja cap that or something like that. So there's a lot of cool ideas I can already think about using, and kind of the applicable creative people would probably take advantage of that to the full extent. Last thing that came out was the new hero Deacon T. Halsey. Deacon is pretty much an engineer, so he complements what Siege Mode's all about. He's got the repair gun. Primary gun is a combat rifle. Secondary is a shotgun. Keep in mind you can always use your own loadouts instead of the pre-customized loadouts that the heroes come with. Depot item is the railgun. tactical gear, like I said, the repair gun. Gear, he's got the breach hammer, the HRV blackout, the frag grenade, shock grenade, and he's got the thumbs up taunt. Much like kind of typical builds that a lot of people like to run in Blacklight, he's running a 225 build. So he's got 225 HP, he's got about 8.16 run speed. A lot of people like to usually run between 210, 220 for an average build, so he's right around that threshold. Bug fixes, kind of quickly going through that. The issue where if you're going into HRV would actually drain your HRV bar and prevent you from going to HRV is now fixed. So if you've ever had trouble getting into HRV and you don't know why, that was a bug and that's finally fixed, so you don't have to worry about that, and that was a pretty big bug, so kudos for PWE and Zombie for taking care of that as soon as possible. Also, the glitch where you can actually get onto any rooftop of Seaport is now fixed. There used to be a little ladder exploit where you can pretty much go onto areas you're not supposed to go on Seaport. That's been fixed, so if you've been bad in doing that, you can't do that anymore. Lastly, I want to talk about new events. A couple new events coming out that are really cool. First new event is the 30 Days of Fight event. That will be starting on the 16th of August, and pretty much you'll be having a chance to win $1,000 every day for 30 days straight. And the way you can actually win and increase your chances is by playing Blacklight. You gain raffle tickets every game you play. You gain 1 raffle ticket every game you actually finish, and you gain 2 raffle tickets for every game you finish and win. So pretty much you have unlimited tickets you can actually obtain. The more you play, the better chance you actually winning at the end of each day. PWE will have a little drawing and pick one person out, and that person wins $1,000. So pretty much you get paid to play Blacklight. I mean, what else can you think of that's more amazing than that? Another event coming out is the bolt action rifle montage contest. Pretty much you make a montage that's kind of centered around a bolt action rifle. You can have other gameplay, but it's primarily going to be bolt action rifle gameplay. And at the end of the event duration, the judges from PWE will actually critique each video. Top 3 winners, or top 3 people who win, will get a golden Bonebreaker helmet, which is extremely rare. Only 3 people have it right now. And also you will actually have your customized bolt action rifle that you use for your montage made into a pre-made weapon with your name on it. So that will be pretty awesome too. That's pretty much it for this week's Patch Minute. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below and we will do our best to answer them. And thanks for watching as always, guys.
Scorpion repaired and operational. Temporarily disabled. Scorpion repaired and operational.